Welcome to the VISCOM booth here at SMT Connect 2024. I'm joined by Daniel Petereit. Nice to see you, Daniel.
Nice to see you again, Trevor.
Yeah. So, interesting few things on your booth this week because you're introducing quite a few new products. The first of these I want to talk about is really the extension, if you will, to your large-scale AXI system.
Yeah, correct.
I can't remember the number of it. I think it's X7059.
Yeah, it's all over the place. I know. It's the X7059.
Yeah.
It's the one for the big and large PCBs, and the thing we had in mind when we created these hardware extensions was to maintain the possible sizes of these huge PCBs, but increase the handling speed. So this is what we basically do. With these extensions.
So is this for these sort of LED boards where you get them up to sort of 1200 millimeters in length, or for the big 5G server boards that you're getting?
You could say so. I mean, we're not limited by the area in which the company works. It's basically what we can provide is a solution for PCB boards up to 1.6 meters in length. So the 1200 millimeters are easily covered by this. And the rest is just based on the project.
Great. And I guess the other benefit you get out of it is that you're able to bring the next board that's coming in. You're able to index it closer to the area of inspection, so you can maybe get your inspection speed up a bit. Correct.
So basically, the chamber is enlarged, which and enables exactly what you just described. Yeah.
Okay. Great. The other thing I wanted to talk about, Daniel, was you've launched a new academy. Basically, you do a lot of training at your headquarters in Hamburg, but you've now brought a lot of that training online. In fact, today's the launch day of the new website.
Today is actually the launch day of the V Academy, how we call it, website, and the service as well, of course.
Yeah.
How we thought about it was, of course, like your introduction was, people had to come to our site, to our company, to have the basic courses when it comes to first-time handlers of the machines and the software. And as software has become and has evolved to a more and more important part, because we are trying to get the same software on every machine, and we try to connect this in a suite called vConnect. We have launched this, I think, 1.5 years ago already, but we're still putting new features into it. One of them being, and this is for a good reason that we put it there, is the V Academy. So if you have all your customizable dashboards, you have your real-time observation of everything that's going on with your machines, not only our machines, but also if you have CFX or Hermes or other standards, you have basically the whole range of data on your screen, customizable, and then you can have on the same menu, you can choose the courses that your people or even yourself would like to join.
Right.
You can book it, and if it's on site, of course, then you will be forwarded to someone who takes care of this. But if it's online, then you can automatically subscribe for that and take part.
So, I mean, training's quite an issue. Both in the factory and even at your headquarters, because it's taking an experienced operator away from doing his job. It's also tying up time, in some cases travel.
Absolutely.
So therefore, by being able to do this online is certainly a good thing, especially when it's repetitive work, where it's maybe bringing somebody in to learn the basics of inspection. At the end of the online visual course, presumably they get tested, do they, on what they've picked up, what knowledge they've learned during the...
We didn't really implement a test at the end. I think this is up to the customer to check if the knowledge has come across. But we sell this, we can offer this as part of something else. So you don't only have the option to buy it from the platform, you can also make it part of negotiations on other places.
Right.
Of course, we want to guarantee that if someone took part in that course, of course, that he or she takes the most out of it. But what we're trying is that the course quality is as high as possible. So even if someone doesn't get everything out of the course, I mean, 60 to 70% would be enough to maintain
Operate
the
the
software,
machine.
to work with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you sell it to customers? You sell it as they take a license out, or is it just an individual use?
This is still a bit under development. We're trying to sell single courses packages, and also, as I said before, as part of price negotiations that come with machines.
Okay. Okay.
But this is still a bit work in progress. We're working on that.
Right. Okay. So the final thing I want to talk to you about today, Daniel, is you've also got a sister booth here through in the PCIM side of the business of the show, and through there you've launched another new machine which is for wire bond inspection.
Yes.
Now, wire bond inspections are a very important area. Tell us a little bit about the machine and what parameters it's measuring.
The X6059 wire bond inspection is the successor to the 6056 we had before. What we could achieve by rethinking the whole construction of the machine is that we have increased the cycle times between 10 to 20%, depending on your project and on the test object. So this is more or less the main USP you get out of the successor of this machine. And also it comes, of course, with VISCOM software. We are implementing that, so it interconnects with all the other machines, can be implemented into vConnect. And this is, as boring as it sounds, this is more or less the outcome: 10 to 20% faster handling times.
Really? Wow.
Which is
it's testing the strength of the bond. It's looking at the shape of the wire.
The shape, the positioning. If something's broken, of course, the placement on the board as well. Of course, we can cover. So everything. I would say basically everything you need for wire bond inspection, this machine is capable of, except X-ray.
Great. Well, that's 3 great new innovations from VISCOM. Congratulations, you've been very busy.
Yeah, we have been, especially when it comes to development.
Yeah.
We have been very busy. There are even things we cannot show at the booths this year. The main innovation would be the X7059 the main or the important thing about this machine is we can go down to 1 micron in resolution. So this is
another machine for the semiconductor business.
We want to target the semiconductor business, of course. This is something we're very interested in, and I think we're one of when you count everyone in who claims that area, one of 3 competitive producers for a machine like that.
Right.
But yeah, we can deliver the software suite together with the machine, so all the typical VISCOM benefits come together with this machine, not only quote unquote the 1 micron resolution, which is quite good, I would say.
Excellent. Well, as I said earlier, you've been extremely busy, and I want to thank you for sharing some of it with us today.